Hello, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Confessions of a Gamer Girl podcast. I'm your host, Doom Cutie, and I have with me today, as always, my lovely co-host, Shay.
Hello, everyone.
And I don't know, something's a little bit different. I can't put my finger on it. Ellie couldn't be with us today.
She's not dead.
We didn't get to that point of arguing just yet. No, we never argue. What do you mean? Anyway, I digress. Hannah, or E-Rams. I never call you that, but people might know you from the Instagram world as that. Welcome back to Confessions of a Gamer Girl. How you been?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm so excited. Very, very excited. Been good. Been busy. Just and cold, actually. It's getting really, really cold where I am. So yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Yes, the live trio format is a little bit different to how you came into Confessions of a Gamer Girl to start with. If some of you didn't know, Hannah was part of the content creator series that I did over the summertime while we had our break, and it was a really good time. And we got to get to know you a little bit. So I definitely check that out. That's in our Co-Ag Conversations playlist. So yeah, but a couple of things have changed for Hannah recently. So why don't you tell everyone what you've been up to, what you've been playing, what kind of projects you've been working on?
Sure. So I found myself hosting a podcast, not really of my own. So I'm part of the team with Next Play Australia, which was founded by the ever so lovely Brad Goodwin, or Brad
Hi,
EXP.
Brad.
Yes,
Hi,
I'm
Brad.
sure he'll be watching.
Hi.
So yeah, we launched a podcast a few weeks ago now. We're about 6 episodes in. It's a weekly podcast where we talk all things gaming news, gaming reviews. So Next Play is a gaming news and review website. So basically, we just catch up with the contributors and we talk about what we've been working on, the stuff we've been playing, all those sorts of things. And yeah, just hang out and have a really good time. And it's been lots and lots and lots of fun.
Oh, it's so good, because I know, Hannah, you work in audio entertainment, audio information in your day-to-day job.
Yes, I am a commercial radio announcer. I do the afternoons here. So yeah.
So really, just no one can shut her up. So really, it was only natural that she moved on to a podcast of some kind. And Hannah's always welcome here. So always good to have Hannah.
Thank you.
You are more than welcome. Shay, what have you been up to this week, doll?
Oh boy. So I got hit with some of the most kindest, loveliest support that I have ever experienced by my Twitch community.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for the warm fuzzy, Shay. Tell us.
So, life changes, and things are not great at the moment with the economy, and so redundancies are happening. My partner was made redundant this week. So everybody likes to think that if you're in the education side of the entertainment industry or creative industry that you're safe. You're not. So we actually weren't going to be able to go to PAX. That was something that I was going to have to announce, and I was going to have to put up a funding goal to see if I could change that. Because this event that I've been looking forward to, that I literally have followers flying in from all over Australia and New Zealand to come hang out, I wasn't going to be able to go, and neither's Rico. I got halfway through the sentence of saying, "Hey guys, I'm so sorry, I'm probably going to have to put up a funding goal," and the first donation came in. The first donation was $1,000.
Shay.
Yeah. The second donation came in shortly after, another $500. In between all of that, was my community just endless kindness, just bits, other little donations. So there will be no funding goal, and I will be going to PAX because
that's amazing.
No, I know. It's taken me a bit. I've wanted to put up a thank you message. I can't even. I don't know how to put that amount of gratitude in my message. Honestly, I was on the stream. I felt so many emotions at once, and I couldn't talk. And I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know
That's
what to do.
wild.
Oh, that's
So,
beautiful though. Oh.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
as the fearless leader of this establishment, I would just like to thank Shay's lovely gremlin community for helping make her dreams and her goals come true.
Gremlin showed
Because
up.
because honestly, oh man, if you weren't getting to PAX, it would not be the same without you. So
I'd be devastated.
shout out to them, and yeah, bravo.
So I'm sure I did other things in my last couple of weeks, but really that right now is taking most of my mind. So yeah, I played games. That was really cool. And tonight, actually, I have a versus coming up on TikTok. So I have been officially on TikTok, been put against another creator, and I will have to do a versus. I don't know, man. I just rock up and talk to people. I'm not very competitive. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, I
Just there
must
for the
inquire.
vibes.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey guys, what up?
Exactly. I need to. I don't know. I didn't see. Did you played Fall Guys?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. How
Last
did that go?
I was surprisingly good for somebody who gets
Oh.
really sick.
Iconic.
Yeah, I like the first match I won. And I just missed the crown. I was literally the first to jump for it, and then at the time it took me to scurry my little bean booty back up, someone else managed to get the crown, and I was like, "What? I don't play this. What? Cool.
Let's go again."
Yeah, no. Essentially, I was like, well, I mean, if we're gonna win, I don't know. So
That's very cool. Oh, I'm glad
good.
you had a good time on that, because I know when you were talking about it, you were like, oh, I don't know, maybe
I was
not quite
so
sure.
worried. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna. So for those who don't know, with severe motion sickness, by the end of it, for me, I can't tell where up is anymore. So I do need to actually lie on the ground so that I can feel. Doesn't always
Ground
work.
cam activated.
Yeah, I'm like, and like had massive tech issues because TikTok just decided to have its own special little bugs. But honestly, it was a really fun first experience, and the person I was paired against originally was wonderfully kind and helped walk me through so much of it. It was a dude from called Cringe Gaming, and he looked like your traditional gamer dude. So I was a little worried. I was like, oh, how's this gonna go? Nah, super lovely. Answered all my basic bitch questions of like, what is this? How does? What are we doing? And obviously he won the verses. He kicked my ass. His following is huge, and also he knew what he was doing, and his game worked and actually showed up properly. But even some of his followers came over and said hi and followed, and yeah, honestly, it's been a win for the communities lately. I have seen nothing but positivity and kindness.
Babe, I'm so happy for you.
That's beautiful.
Hey? Yeah. And like that extends beyond donations, guys. Keep that in mind. It's viewers, it's people who just come in and say hi. It's people who come in and go, hey, haven't been here for a bit, just wanted to check in, see how you are. And like that's so sweet. We're down for it. Please do.
Yep, just a little bit of kindness goes a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because at the end of the day, I think this is a really creative industry, a really creative space. And to be a creative person, you kind of need to have like a lot of feelings. Most of the time it comes like hand in hand. And it's so unique and lovely. But at the same time, like those little things can really go a long way, even if it's just checking up on someone.
Yeah.
One of our previous guests on the podcast, Jessie James, or the Geek GG, you might know her as. She has the blue hair, and yeah, she's been streaming I think for 7 or 9 years. I can't remember. But yeah, she's been kind of like out of the space for a little while, and then she's come back and she's like, I only had like 4 people actually reach out and ask me if I'm okay, and I'm not. And she's really had a hard time coming back after COVID because she suffered greatly during that time, like with her health, and she just hasn't come back with the same steam that she had before. So, she said that openly here, so I don't think I'm talking out of turn, but and I think there are a lot of people that are struggling that would just appreciate like a little check-in. And I know the space is really concentrated at times, but like I said, we're creative, we're emotional, we need to be checked in on. Really,
how's
we do.
that,
Absolutely.
anxiety? Oh, don't worry, it's still there. It's
still there.
Yeah,
still there.
Nothing changed.
Is it tame today?
Oh God, no. That's okay, because we're going to drink a cup of tea and do our best.
Of course. And you know what? I think, even if people aren't checking in on you, I just want everyone to know that, like, I think everyone is just out there doing their best. And I mean, and there's honestly, and comparison is the thief of joy. Like if you're comparing like the stamina and the achievements and the amount of goals that other people are achieving versus you, like
and the
you
bridges other people have taken over.
Yeah, like as much as I would have adored to go to LA to the Xbox showcase, that would have been amazing.
I can imagine you just fainting. I
would have.
20s, just, I have so many emotions.
Yes, I probably would have exploded. And I see other people that work for gaming websites, people that I know, but you know what? I have to be happy for them, because at least some Aussies are getting over there.
Go Aussies, and Kiwis.
Yeah, we're a vibe everywhere we go, and there's a number of content creators over in Taipei that are with MSI Gaming, which is so awesome to see. A shout out to Li Shi, our previous panel member. I can see your Asian culture shrine,
my cheeky little MSI chair,
and your MSI chair, very, very nice. So yeah, and I think it's not necessarily like always about having the same journey as other people. I'm just happy to do my little part, do my little thing, talk to lots of people, and just have fun. Have fun. Speaking of fun, I have something to show you all. Now, if you are just listening to this podcast, I'm not sure what you're going to do. You'll just have to come over to YouTube and have a look at it for yourself, because
oh God, this sounds
there
sketchy.
is. Hold on. Oh, I'm going to shift us.
Scared.
No, don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I don't know, man.
Don't
I think
be
that's not the right idea. Like, I'm concerned.
I am not.
You with your ears,
concerned.
says Dolphin Pants.
Whose ears?
Yeah, Dolphin Pants in our chat says, view with your ears. It's valid.
How do I view with my ears?
That's the listener's job.
Oh,
yeah.
They'll work it out.
Yeah. We believe in them. They've got this, so it's fine.
That's what I tell my listeners every day.
Just view with your ears, everybody.
View with your ears. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'll just do that, apparently.
Just casual.
I've got to make this. Oh no, I don't. Oh, there was a pop-up. Why did I click it? That's annoying. Now I've minimized this screen. Oh dear, this never works out. Here we go. Right, share screen. Here we go. Window. This one. Okay. All right. So if you are just listening,
God,
Mama,
we should probably really clarify those responses. Yep. Okay. Yep. It is a bed, everybody. Do me showing us a bed.
Gamer bed.
This is a a piece of furniture that's being advertised on EB Games. Yeah. And EB Games, if you're listening from overseas or watching from overseas, is it's
GameStop.
Yeah, it's GameStop. Yeah, it's our version. And they're now selling things on their website that aren't like, you can't buy them in an eBay Games store, basically. And this particular item is a picture of, or it's an advertisement. It's on the website. You can go check it out. It's a X-Rocker base camp single TV Vesa mount bed in black. Now you can get this in white.
Oh, don't.
For all the white peripheral girlies out there, you can get it in white.
I really want to clarify though, right? This is a single bed, okay? They're really making their message loud and clear.
With
so
no
I hope you don't
doona
have
on
a
it.
partner. Yes. Oh my god, peak, right? I hope you don't have a partner or any animals, and I hope you're not tall. I wish you the best of luck.
Okay. I know you're concerned, but
A little.
don't worry.
It gets worse.
There's a bunk bed version. I've seen there's a bunk bed version of this.
And for
Wait,
those,
hold on.
Oh no, is it worse?
Spoilers. Oh.
There is, don't worry. There is a double.
Oh, there's a double. Oh, I'm sold. Don't worry about it. It's got the
There's
TV.
a double.
Okay.
Okay. I'll read the description for you. The future of gaming beds. Introducing
gaming beds.
I didn't know that was a genre. I thought it was just like race car beds. Like
No, you have the color light beds, the RGB ones that are like doof, doof, connected to your computer.
Yeah, but I thought that was for like, you know, a different type of creator, Shay. Anyway.
Variety.
The base camp double bed is ready for gaming day or night with a rotating TV platform that provides a secure fit for TVs up to 55 inches. Jeez, that's huge.
Okay, no, they did well there. We like it.
And then equipped with a wide mesh undercarriage that protects your consoles and keeps hardware cool by allowing optimum airflow, perfect for overnight gaming or movie marathons.
Okay.
I mean,
I've got mixed emotions here, yeah?
All
so
right,
on one
tell
side,
me.
this is fucking rad. Like, straight up. Can you imagine being a teenager, right? And you were confined to just your bedroom. Like, you don't have a lot of place to put your space yet. And you've really got to be, on it. Yeah, cool. And it swivels. So, if you don't want to be a baked bean in your little Betty Boo, you can, go sit in your chair. Love it. I respect that. On the other hand, why did you go for a prison cell design? Guys, for those who are just listening and you can't see, this is just black metal, okay? Cold, sharp
galvanized,
angles,
yeah.
Like, think industrial, but like basic, not nice industrial, not like, This is literally, I've never thought of design in my entire life, and I have the bare bones of what will hold a bed together. But it's cool because there's a TV.
It doesn't come with the TV or the light.
Or the mattress, which they did specify in the ad.
Is that even a mattress? Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like,
I don't know. It's an advertising mattress, which is usually just a thin block of foam. Yeah, and don't worry, guys, it comes in bunk beds. More room for activities.
I don't. Okay? Hold on, I'll go back to the beds because I don't think.
Oh, it doesn't have.
No, it just has a gaming area, which this has been around for a long time.
Yeah, this is normal, but usually they have sturdier looking legs because I would be terrified, and I'm not even tall or heavy. Okay,
like, doesn't it? That's why they've got very small children.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, nobody will be sleeping.
One of our comments says, I was going to say dorm room, but prison works too. Okay, those are like the same thing.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that. I'm like, so the double bed, right? If I was,
there it is in white.
Yeah,
honestly, somewhat of an improvement.
Yeah, look, if I was a uni student and I was in a share house and this would be okay, but they've marketed it with children.
I don't know that I would want kids to have. I mean, I'm not a parent, all right? You two are, so you would know. But
Hannah, I need more of your input.
Every time I see things like this, and I think it's just a sign of the times that I grew up in. Get away from the TV, you'll hurt your eyes. And it's right there. I just no.
My thought is
my son has a TV in his room, but it's on the opposite side of his bedroom. It's not at the end of his bed like that. Look, I don't know. I think they've just slapped a TV on it. They've slapped some RGB lights on it and called it
those
a
don't come with it.
bed.
They very specifically
They
said
don't
it
come with
doesn't
it.
come with the
Really?
lights. It is
doesn't.
literally the frame. That's it.
Yeah.
How is that a gaming bed then?
It's got
Nothing
a
can
TV
be
stand.
gamer if it doesn't have
Without
RGB lights.
So my thought
That's
is,
what
right,
the G stands for.
my confusion here was, obviously, you know, throughout all generations, we've always been told, you know, we spend too much time on something. And before it was our generation, it was a generation before, and they got in trouble for freaking pinball. Okay, there's always going to be something. But I don't know about you, right? I remember getting a Game Boy, hiding under my covers and playing it well and truly into the goddamn night, right? But at least I had to be goddamn sneaky about it. This, man, you know, kids won't be able to resist, and that's okay. They're kids. Like, you know, you as a parent have to sort of be like, okay, we're going to remove distractions so you actually get your sleep, because you're going to absolutely die or develop mental illnesses without it. Let's do that for you. But this bed is being marketed at kids, and it's just like, GL kiddos.
Good luck, parents. This is going to be on every single kid's wish list in Australia this year. If you have a child between the ages of 8 and, I don't know, 15, 18.
Oh, no, they'd go the double, though. You know, just
yeah, that probably.
Yeah.
And
you
also,
chuck a doona over that. Chuck a doona over that.
But then wouldn't you heat up your electronics? Like, your doona would then heat up your electronics, wouldn't it?
So, yeah, that's
a flaw?
Worrying
Is that
about
a massive flaw?
Haughty Chicken has said, I can see parents now. Okay, no TV. Let me just get the screwdrivers out.
Like, I'm going to just remove that
throw
real
the
quick.
bed out.
But then that brings me to the next
angle
question
grind
as well.
the bed, the TV mount part on. Oh,
couldn't you just get like a unit, like a unit with wheels, and have it do functionally the same thing? Now, don't get me wrong, right? I think in spaces with very little movement area, this is fantastic. This is a really good solution. But like, instead of spending $399.95, because it's expensive, guys, this isn't a cheap bed. Instead of spending that much on, honestly, I'm sorry, kind of an ugly bed, you could just get a nice bed and then just get a stand.
Yeah, easy peasy.
But you know what? Honestly, if this works for you and you can see value in it, go for it.
Look, I just want a Forza themed one. Like, that's all I'm asking. And Dolphin Pants agrees. He would like a race car bed version, or with the TV mount.
I was fully expecting you to say that this like hooks up to your controller and vibrates when you like hit a rock or something, and I was like, that would actually be fucking funny.
Okay. Then we're moving into hydraulics and stuff like that, and those chairs are like $8,000.
I know, right? Get that immersion going. It could still be super questionable, but that's cool. We just won't venture there.
The thing is, right? This literally, I think any handy person out there is going to be like, I could
just stick a pole on there. It's fine. Yeah, like you got a handyman like parent or something. They're gonna chuck a drawer under your bed and they're gonna chuck a stick on the end of it and attach a TV. Done. It's all good. It doesn't have to be metal. I promise you.
Oh my
bit of duct tape done.
Give me a bit of super glue, some duct tape. Glen 20 for good measure. Just for good measure in general, really. Should be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine taking out your sibling while turning the TV? Because I absolutely can.
I can just imagine like ruining it by like making the bed, like a stray elbow that would just like boom, smash the TV.
You jump on the bed, and you know kids just do that. It's just a kid thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna. Whoa, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so this was
discretion.
no shade, EB. I just
why
I don't think I'd market this to children. And also, where's the gamer girls?
No, we got
that's a white one.
Yeah.
That's a white one.
But there's a boy on there.
For the gamer girls, it'll match my white keyboard.
I would lift up my keyboard. It's covered in cat fur, and I just don't want to do that to you.
Oh,
okay, so
anyway, so yay or nay? I don't know.
No.
Yay, but only in like real specific situations. For the most part. Also, why is it called Rocker? Guys, come on, that's just
I don't know.
I have issues with that name. on a bed.
That's the brand, though, isn't it? Like they do gamer chairs and all
Do
that sort
they?
of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Are they
They-
good? What's the quality
They're
like
those
as well?
ones. They're those ones without like the stand.
Oh,
they're-
okay. EB's been
That
selling
like
those.
sit on the ground. Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, hold on,
speaking of
furniture
brand.
shops, I don't know. I'm sure everybody saw
here.
this. Oh, I've seen those. They're so weird.
Yeah.
See, this is
So they do
fine.
heaps of stuff.
Yeah, it looks. Oh,
That's
it's
fine.
fun.
Race car.
It's fun.
That is
Oh, and it
race
lights up.
car.
It does
Isn't
light up.
it? Look at this.
Yes. Is that a coffee maker?
Oh.
If not, why
A
is it not?
bedside table.
But can
With
it also make me coffee?
RGB. No?
That's wild.
Why
God,
would
I
it,
sound like a
why would,
boomer.
why
Can
would,
it make me coffee?
what do you mean? Why would it make coffee?
Because it's got the little hollowed out area, and I just
I
expect it to
think
be a
that's
coffee machine.
for I think that's for
No, I meant the red bit.
chargers. It looks like, where
Yeah.
cords can come through
Oh,
and there's
I
a
meant the red
hole.
bit underneath. You put your cup in and you get your coffee.
Is this a drawer?
It
I'd
looks like
say
it could be.
so. Interesting.
Gaming
Honestly,
furniture.
I'm down for it. Like, I love that
Oh,
there's
yeah,
actually
this is drawer, there
support
we go.
now for people to really show up and do what they want with this. Because obviously, yeah, like, I mean, back in the times of hiding under cover with Game Boy, nah, man, like, not a
What?
chance, okay?
You
Gamer
can get
toilet.
everything.
Why?
Everything with
matching.
RGB lighting. Look at that. That's
You know what?
That's
wild.
insane.
This
That's
is
gonna make
fine.
that's gonna make someone real happy. You can tell that some kid's gonna get the matching set for their birthday or Christmas or something, and they're gonna lose their little minds. I love
Yeah,
it. I
It's
love
the
that for them.
carbon fiber for me.
Yeah. That's okay though. They'll grow and it will break.
Yeah.
Oh, so these are the rocker chairs.
Yeah. So there's the ones with the little
Oh no.
pedestals. Look
Oh,
at
no,
that.
Doom.
This looks like it's going to
Like
take me to
with speakers
space.
and stuff.
Doom, I want one.
You want one?
I want one. That looks
Look at
so
that.
comfy.
Wait, there's speakers in the headrest, isn't there?
Look,
Yes,
yes.
yeah.
Is it gonna make blast off noises when I play
Yeah,
rocket
it
ship
does.
games?
It has with a backrest mounted
Yes.
subwoofer.
Your
Whoa.
butt is gonna jiggle. Let's go.
I mean, you guys wanted the vibrations in the bed. I mean,
Hey, listen, if you're gonna lie in bed, you got to do the little
Wait.
bum. Oh, it folds up.
okay. If the bed had speakers,
Oh,
then
hmm.
maybe worth it. Maybe.
No, because
Okay.
if inbuilt speakers, when they break, are horrendous to try and fix. And usually things that have inbuilt speakers that aren't traditionally meant for speakers have the worst quality. So, like, you got to be real careful with that one.
Yeah, it doesn't say what kind of
Exactly.
speakers.
That's where you got to be weary.
What's the warranty on it?
Ooh.
That's what
Oh
I
my
want to know.
God. Now we're just,
No.
now I'm just
12 months.
Bye, everyone.
12 months.
Well, they're like,
Yeah.
we're being brave. You get 12.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
look, if you're out there and you're interested in this, feel free to put
If
this
I
on your
get
Christmas
one,
list.
I'll let you know. There you go, guys.
You heard it here
I'll let you-
first. Shay's getting one.
If I
She's
get
getting
one, I'll let
one.
Yeah. My partner's like, let's get a new bed because like our one's short, which is fine for me because I'm little, but he's not. But this does look kind of low down. But also, I think I could win him over with the TV. We don't have anywhere else to put it in our room. We can't mount it anywhere. Like, there's no actual physical space for us to place a TV. I think that's another place where this could be appealing, right? If you're in a rental and you cannot be hooking a TV up to the wall and you've got no other free space to actually put one,
Look, I said I'm all for it if it's you've got space constraints and or you're like sharing a room like at uni or whatever. Go for it. That's I'm totally.
So we don't have to. I got you.
I just don't know. I don't know how well I would trust like the screws and the bolts. Like I have a canvas picture above my bed, which has sometimes fallen down. Like, middle of the summer, command hooks fail.
Yep.
It was a 55-inch TV.
Yeah,
fell
55.
on my legs in the middle of the night.
Oh, but that particular
What?
back screw is all right. So if you scroll up and you take a look at the back of that screen, so you guys obviously can't tell, but my PC screens are mounted. So what I have is I have a pair of arms that actually connect to my table and then hook onto the back of my screen so that they don't touch the the desk at all. And it's so that I have more space and things like that. So that particular mounting system, I can vouch for. I know that one does work.
Okay.
Now,
I don't know.
connecting to the
I wouldn't
bed,
trust it.
uh,
Well, I wouldn't.
I would be more worried about this part, not this part. I'd be worried about
that bit
that
down
part
there.
coming off
That
and then
bit I
it
can't vouch for.
falling, and then it falling that way. And like I
But
said,
no,
I feel like
Doom.
it's an elbow hazard.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm with
The
you
cat
on
has
the making the bed
Yep.
situation, particularly if it's against the wall like that. How on earth, to pick it up and move it sideways so you can tuckle everything in on that side?
So this TV is turnable, which is sold as like a really cool thing, right? Where do the cords go? I promise you, your cords aren't going to be that turnable.
I'm hoping that there's
go in the pole?
maybe
Ah,
there's cable management inside the pole.
See, now I have to go look at this. What have you done, Doom?
Look, I'll put it in the chat if you guys want to see it, you can.
I do. Oh my god.
If you guys want to gift it to any one of us, we'll give it a try.
We'll give it a review. There you go, guys. You get the COAG seal of approval or disapproval, depending on how many times we elbow it.
Story of Games console. Yeah, I don't know about cable management. Anyway, we've talked about this for a while now, so I think
onto the next thing.
To continue on with this though, like real quickly, because it's not something that we talked about covering, but it is shop related. So for everybody who may or may not know, so obviously I have this fan-fucking-tastic collection of Bulbasaurs here, right? It's beautiful. People keep buying them for me, and I will never say no. The Pokemon Center store has come to Australia.
Oh, yes. And there's an online store.
It's online. They've done a soft launch. It's already up, guys. They didn't do a big hullabaloo about it because they wanted to just get in some of their stuff at a time. I typed in Bulbasaur immediately. There's a Bulbasaur hat and he's hugging your noggin. I love
him. Hold on. Is this the Australian one?
You can literally just type in like AU. This is a bad time for me to be poor, right? Because I have aspirations and it's that Bulbasaur hat. And I hear what you're saying, Shay. Do you need a Bulbasaur hat? And to that I say, why are you even asking that question? Of course I need a Bulbasaur hat. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh wait. Oh, they retract into each other.
Stop it.
And that's new, because when I went on here the other day, I didn't see this. So they are really uploading their stuff quite quickly. I think it's so impressive.
See, I've blinkers on with all of this stuff. I'm going to Japan in August. So I'm like, no, so you can buy it when you're there.
No, we'll give you our orders and you can just, okay. Literally
I'll
anything Bulbasaur.
I'll come back with that Bulbasaur hat for you, Shay.
I appreciate you. You're amazing.
I don't even Bulbasaur.
That's how you get promoted to bestie so quickly, right? Hey, Shay, here's a Bulbasaur. Oh my god, I didn't know you wanted to be friends that quickly. I can do that for you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, this is the hat.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it.
Wait, someone's got it on.
Yes.
That could be you.
At PAX, me and Rico are planning to go as like our respective trainers. So he loves Gengar, I love Bulbasaur. So we're going to be dressing up as like those Pokemon trainers if we can manage it.
Wait, hold on. There's a plush hat collection. So there's other ones. Is that right?
I need you to casually click on that if you could, Doom. For those who are listening, please go look it up because you'll understand exactly why I just made that noise.
Hold on.
It's funny that you say, Shay, that you're going to do like a Pokemon trainer dress up thing. Because my son and we're going to Supernova in Sydney in a couple of weeks. And we're pairing up. So he actually dressed up as Raboot for Book Week last year. Yes, a very niche.
Very niche. I love that.
I
love a niche Book Week.
We like it. That's the point of Book Week, right?
That's right. So I was like, well, this costume needs we need to use it again.
Yeah,
so I came up with the idea.
Charmander.
I'm going, oh my gosh. So I'm going to be Gloria and he's going to be Raboot, and very, very excited.
I love that so much. All right, guys, as a parent, get in on your kids' cosplays, okay? They'll love you forever. They'll look back and they'll be like, my parent, was a terrible human being, a mass murderer, but it's okay because they dressed up with me.
They dressed up with me. Look at that Charmander. Look at its butt.
He's
Look at
so
its butt.
dirty. He's just doing his best. And this lady is like, oh, am I getting paid enough? I don't know. That face.
I'm gonna be honest, ladies. You couldn't pay me enough to wear that.
Oh,
that
Doom,
hold on,
stop
plush
I feel
hat.
like-
Plush.
I don't know. I feel like the Bulbasaur, like,
It's
was
all of
better.
them. Look at
There's a
Squirtle.
Gengar. Oh my god, Rico will be so pleased. You couldn't pay me to not wear it, honestly.
This is $46 though.
It is. That is the
Worth
problem.
it.
So obviously this is in Australian dollars, so that's fantastic. I love that they're doing that. We don't have to do exchange.
Their shipping though. Their
Yeah.
shipping is.
What's the shipping?
Oh, we don't want to look at the shipping.
We don't talk about the shipping.
Is it like
Don't-
it's like $30, isn't it? $40.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
You're better off doing a larger order so that you can actually warrant the price of shipping.
Yeah.
But knowing us as the absolute Pokemon fiends we are, it won't be hard.
Nah.
Sure.
And we're not going to be able to buy a house anyway. So what are you even saving for? Stop it! Oh my
But
gosh.
you look, it's true. No,
And some
my
clothing.
wow.
Oh my god.
This is, I mean, some of it's a vibe.
Yeah. So for people who are listening, I don't know about you guys, but I actually really love including subtle nerd references in my clothing. So whether that is like a crest or something that you could just mistake for just a standard shirt design, or perhaps a pattern that you have to get close to, and then you go, "Oh, I see what you did there." I think that is fantastic, and I think a lot of the shirts on display that we are looking at the moment have that. Some of them are just straight up, here's a Pokemon in your face, you will know exactly what this is. But some of them are quite subtle and actually wearable in a casual manner without
They're
screaming.
very quite
"I'm a nerd."
clever.
Mm.
Yeah, no, the Pokemon Company Center, whatever this place is called. I promise I love Pokemon. They are very, very good at that. It's something that I
Yeah, there's
really
nothing
do appreciate.
There's nothing particularly garish or like, really loud, like in your face kind of stuff. So there's probably definitely something for everyone.
Yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up because I really thought that our community might get a little chuffed about that. And Doom, from the noise you made, I'm going to go ahead and assume that also probably interested.
I'm interested because actually my 7-year-old likes Pokemon. She does play the game, and
Ooh.
yeah, and I did see this Pikachu, and she actually does do Japanese at school, so
That'd be so
Oh, beautiful.
cool.
so yeah, they do talk about Pokemon a little bit, so yeah, definitely something there.
Absolutely.
Dear Santa.
Dear Santa, I would
like
like
a
a
traditional
beautiful.
Japanese Pikachu.
I would like a kimono Pikachu. There's a girl and a boy apparently, or like.
Yeah, see, I hated when
yeah.
they brought that in, right? They gave the girl a stupid ass love heart tail because I like the traditional tail. I think it looks cool. I didn't really want to have to care about the gender of my Pikachu. I was
Oh,
really
really?
happy to just like they look the same.
Hold
I
on.
was cool with that.
Oh, where is that? It's on the main page. Wait, do they have different tails? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they do.
Yeah,
Girl
so the
Pikachus have little
male-
love heart.
Yeah, so the male Pikachu has
Oh.
a pointy tail and female has a love heart.
I
sort of.
didn't know about this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Pokemon that have very subtle differences between the genders.
Wobbuffet,
Yeah.
the male is just, the blue, whatever the fuck that is. And then, the
Men-
girl has like red lipstick. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Sure, I guess.
I love Pokemon for that. That's so creative.
Yeah,
I thought that
right.
one was so funny and so dumb. And I didn't mind that because it wasn't a main Pokemon. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Like, mess with it. But when they messed with Pikachu, I was like, fuck off. Don't touch my Pikachu.
Risk it for the biscuit. Shout out to him in the chat. He has he has asked if we have a shopping section of the podcast every single week. No,
We could, though,
don't.
I promise you. You should see the amount of gamer crap I look at. Like, if you need it, I got you. Okay, I got the hookup. Don't even panic. I look at things with dreams in my eyes and absolutely no money in my bank account. But that's, I think, what we do, really, at the moment. That is a vibe. It's how we bond.
It really is. No, this started with the introduction of, because we bring topics that we wish to discuss, and the gaming bed was mine, and then it kind of just snowballed from there.
I really wanted to talk about this. I thought this was so exciting. I made the same noise Doom made when I realized it was live. I nearly fucking threw myself at my phone, trying to be like, "We're doing this now." Misspelled Bulbasaur in my excitement, like, it's fine, we'll get there.
Well, I look forward. I look forward to you acquiring a Bulbasaur hat that doesn't actually work as a hat.
He's cuddling my noggin. It's like a helmet, but cuter.
Okay. There's no UV rating. There's no.
That's okay. I don't go outside. I don't know what gave you that impression. It's gross out there. There's people.
Okay. We should get back to talking about the games. I think the crowd's getting rowdy, girls. Okay, so obviously this week in June is basically Christmas for gamers, and all of the gaming journalists they clutch their pearls, just in anticipation, just with their keyboard is hot and ready. They live off coffee, and they're there live. They are just soaking in all of the goodness, all of the lovely announcements that we'll be hearing this week. Now, there are many teeny tiny little game shows. We've got Devolver Digital, we've got Women-Led Games, we've got Xbox Game Showcase.
I'm getting really spoiled at the moment.
Oh, with every year, babe. What do you mean?
Yeah, I love it.
It's Hannah, I know you spoke about this on Next Play podcast. Shout out to them. What are you most excited about? What are you looking forward to?
Look, I am probably the worst person to have this conversation with. I'm a bit of a cynic when it comes to these things. I don't know. I think it's
gaming Grinch.
I am. And it's really just, I'm just over things getting announced and then 5-6 years going by and us not hearing anything. Elder Scrolls 6, I'm looking at you.
Nothing bad. Definitely no grudges.
She'd like to speak to your manager. She
is Xbox. She's concealing a shovel, so I'm going to recommend it's a good conversation.
Fair.
So I find there really hasn't been anything that's made me go, wow, recently. So I just want to see new stuff. Now I know like the world hasn't been great, and we've had things like the writer's strike and all of that sort of stuff, but people could still come up with ideas. And and I know like the layoffs and all of this sort of stuff, but I just want to see new exciting stuff. As Hannah, a cozy game connoisseur, I am also getting a little bit fed up with farming games that are like Stardew, or cozy games being marketed to me as Stardew meets Animal Crossing meets Pokemon. No, shut up. Give me something new.
I think,
but no, I'm just really, but genuinely, we got this announced with the PlayStation, was it Days of Play thing? Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm very, very excited for it. I'm a big Monster Hunter fan, so I'm super stoked for that one. I'm stoked to hear more about it. And yeah, more of the new Pokemon game. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the follow-up from Legends of Arceus.
I'm so scared. Honestly, as you guys, again, may have noticed, I like Pokemon. I may or may not own a copy of every game that they have. I have, back here, you can't quite see it, I have a literal 3DS that is a Pokeball. Like, it's got a button and everything. It's fucking wild. I still have the very first Pokemon. Oh, it's so good, right? It's like, it does nothing, but it makes me happy. I still own the first Pokemon game that I ever got, that I bought myself when I got told girls don't play games, and I went, that's nice, and proceeded to go buy myself Pokemon. I was not chuffed at the last Pokemon game that came out. I really wanted to. I wanted to love it. I wanted to ignore all of its bugs, its flaws, everything, because I'm that nerd. I want to love it. Like, it's not that hard. I couldn't. I really couldn't.
Scarlet. Yep. Scarlet and Violet broke my heart. I am on the record over on Next Play as to saying that. But
I'm so scared for the
like
next one.
you, I've got Pokemon everywhere, like right here in front of me. Hello.
Oh, I have one of those too.
No.
I've got so my DS, it's my Pokemon machine. I have every single core game of Pokemon. It's all I care about. And yes, I've been heartbroken in the past. And like you, Shay, I just try to look past it. I've sunk a lot of money into this franchise.
Yes.
But no, but I really loved what they did with Legends of Arceus, however you want to say it. I just really loved the concept, and I would love to see that expanded on. So really keen to hear more about that. I don't want to hear about more content for Pokemon Unite. And I don't want to hear more content for Splatoon. And I don't want to hear about a season pass for this game, a DLC for that game. I want new things. I want sequels.
And I want something that I can obsess over again. Like,
yes.
I don't know how you guys feel about that kind of thing, but like if I get into a particular game or a franchise or something, like I'm into it. It's great. And I have not had that draw towards something in quite a while. I was looking through, Game Expo stuff, and I can see some astounding art pieces in there, like truly, truly gorgeous. Gameplay wise, though, nothing new, nothing particularly exciting. And I don't know if that's just that I've played the crap out of games for my entire life, and maybe I'm desensitized or something. But I don't know. I'm not as excited as I'd like to be.
Yeah, and I think too, I'm really fatigued. This is another thing that I've discussed and we've discussed quite a lot, is we're feeling the remake fatigue.
Yes.
Like we had that for ages. Probably Crash Bandicoot was sort of the start of it. And it's, how many times are they going to remake The Last of Us? I mean, it is a game it's a beautiful game. It's a game that has done wonders for the industry and the art and all of that sort of stuff. I'm not here to
leave it alone.
I'm not here to yuck The Last of Us yum, but like, again, give us The Last of Us 3. Don't give us The Last of Us 2 that we can play in our Teslas. Skyrim. How many versions? Exactly. How many versions of Skyrim do we need? Like, new things, please, and actual gameplay trailers.
Yes.
Don't give us a really flashy cinematic trailer and say 2027, and then not do anything with it. I don't want that. And I think too, like, for example, Assassin's Creed. So yes, we all lost our minds a few weeks ago because they announced Shadows. Why not wait until now? Like, why not wait until GamesFest to tell us that? Like, obviously, Ubisoft are going to deep dive in. Well, at least that's what I would imagine they would do. But I don't know. Wouldn't you leave that big yay to the weekend? I don't know.
I wonder if they felt that perhaps they'd be lost amongst everything else. Maybe they just wanted their own date. Like, I know that there can be a lot when it comes to releasing, announcements and such, but
See, and that's how I felt after all of these. I think, like, I haven't gotten excited after an E3, may she rest in peace, for like, what, 2016, 2017 was probably the last time with E3 I went, yes. So I don't
because you already know everything before you get in. You're like, you've already sort of dripped this throughout the time, or like I can predict that this would happen based on what you've said or how things have gone. So it's not like there's lots of lights and confetti and wow, but realistically, it's the information we're there for. That's what we want to know. We know you're enthused about it. You're selling it. If you weren't enthused, I'd be concerned. But I want to know more. I want to be like, oh, wow, cool. You're trying out things. You're expanding. You're experimenting. And that just doesn't happen with AAA titles. Indie titles, a lot more. But even then, it is so expensive to make a game that they do still have to go for themes, genres, gameplay types that are proven to work. And
like your farming sims.
Yeah, and it really cramps creativity, genuinely cramps it. And what you were saying before with, you get things described to you as like Stardew Valley mixed with like Animal Crossing and blah, blah, blah. So part of the reason we actually have that is because games is such a broad spectrum of genres that we don't have language for it. We quite simply just don't have it.
Well,
so
yeah,
like we could list every genre that we'd be covering in that game. It would be huge.
We're just dum-dums, okay? We have small brains and we like games. So
it's not like film where it's like we're going for like an action comedy and you're like, all right, cool, I get what I'm going to get. games, it's so much more in depth. So they're like, oh, I don't know, but there's mechanics from this and like the look of that and the kind of the vibe from that.
I mean, they're
Fine.
getting
Like
there.
it.
Yeah.
Like
I smushed it together.
The cozy game subgenre, I feel, has only really come about since COVID.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's only been
Yeah.
recognized. I think it was there, but people were sort of gatekeeping and yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it
so-
was probably like pigeonholed into like not serious gaming, or like, you know, it was put with indies for a long time. But I mean, how long has Stardew Valley been in development? Like, this is a game that
8 or
has
9
stood
years.
the test of time. So, you know,
And it's
I
made
don't
by
think
one person.
yeah.
by the way.
So I mean,
Originally, yeah. He's got a team now finally. That man
Still,
needs to chillax.
Still,
Oh god.
So I was actually really fortunate. While we're on the topic of Stardew Valley, sorry, you've got your Pokemon, I've got Stardew Valley.
Oh no, I've got Stardew Valley as well. Trust me.
I went to the Festival of Seasons Orchestra concert in Sydney, which was incredible. And I actually found out, and I didn't know this, but Eric Barone, Concerned Ape, actually writes and composes and makes all of the music for Stardew Valley as well. And I was like, is there anything this guy can't do? So I really love. So
he
then
couldn't do it. He learned.
Yeah. So if this guy can do it, why can't these AAA studios that have squillions of billions and trillions of dollars, why can't they do it? I'm sorry.
She wants her Elder Scrolls 6, damn it. She just
I just want it. I won't play
right
it. I just want to see it on the shelf.
I want to touch it.
Want to see it on the shelf.
No, you're totally right though. Like he killed it. He learned so many new skills just to make this kind of thing happen. And there's no reason a AAA company couldn't. It literally just comes down to money and what they're willing to experiment with. Like, it's all it ends up being.
Just the way they sync. I'm going to use Starfield here, right? They sunk all that money into it. They pushed it that hard. It was the best new IP that we've ever had, blah, 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 blah. And it was admittedly a flop. Like, I just think if you've got the money and the resources at that level, I am sorry, but there is no reason for you to put out mediocre quality stuff. Cyberpunk's another one, which has now had its redemption arc. But I just this is why I'm just getting a little bit fed up, I guess.
I'm going to play devil's advocate with Starfield for a moment. Okay, so if we think about the journalist reaction to it, there is the Xbox tax does exist. You know, the media has always been PlayStation, Sony, like focused, like consistently. So I will say that. Also, I will say that developing a game over 8 years or so, tiring. I mean, that things are going to be missed and there's going to be changes. So yeah, I think there's a couple of things there, but I do understand there's a lot of gaming fatigue out there. There were promises made. There have been people want new stories in their favorite games. That's what they want. That's why I really hope, and I don't know who's going to do it, because I haven't seen anything. But if I get more GTA 5, you know, I just want that. Honestly, like I've been playing GTA. I know it's a bit like, oh, Doom Cutie plays GTA. She's excited about that. But I am genuinely, because it's a new story in one of
GTA 6.
I just assumed Doom was secretly gangster. Like, I just, you know, it's fine. It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Doom's got shovels as well.
Yeah, exactly. She's rolling around chucking out gang signs and rolling over evening walkers. There we are.
Evening walkers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. I can...
I wasn't sure.
I remember when it was top down. That was GTA 1. Anyway, so yes, sorry, GTA 6. I really hope that we see more. I would love even just an extended trailer and a date would be amazing.
Date, see? Keyword, a date.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so sick of summer 2020 whatever, and it's like, no, that's America. So that's what the fuck?
Yeah.
Give me the game.
Summer in the next decade.
Yeah. And then it comes out in winter, and you're like, I just want the
I
fucking
want it
game
now.
please.
Yeah, exactly.
6 years from now.
Hey, at least
promise,
it's the
I'm
right
really
season for
grateful.
us.
Yeah, it is a nice season. No,
Okay, so we're a little bit not excited. Okay.
but I want to be.
I'm
That's
just
the problem. I want to be.
in recent years, I get really, really psyched for this weekend, and I will sit up until all hours of the morning to watch it all live. And now it's like I'll just wait for the article.
Yeah.
I'll just scroll.
Yeah.
I'll just scroll
Yep.
Twitter when I wake up. Like, which is, I hate that. The excitement's gone because, gone are the days. It's the last time I sat up. I think it was for a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
I sat up, or I set an alarm for all hours of the morning, and I was like, oh, cool. This could have been an email.
Yes.
It
It has that vibe.
I'm just sick of feeling that way. I'm sorry, gaming industry, but pull up your socks. She's a hard girl to please.
Apparently, look, I do understand, but I'm probably too nice. I'm probably too patient. And yes, I think at the end of the day, if people want to see changes, they do need to get out there and give a little bit of pushback. Say no. You
Oh,
know
I
what? This
will.
isn't good enough. No, I
Stop
know.
announcing shit half a decade in advance and stop putting things in early access for the same amount of goddamn time. I just want the game. I'm so sick of finishing a game while it's in early access, and then they're like, cool, everybody, it's polished now, and I've already finished it. I don't want to go back because
then
I
they
already
update,
did
yeah.
that. Yeah, they updated
Yeah.
like, oh, we've got this new feature like 2/3 of the way through the game, and I'm like, I'm not playing through all that again so I can get to that fucking feature. Okay, release it
No.
properly
Look,
the first time. Don't talk to me.
Look, regardless of what you all say, the Hogwarts Legacy DLC that we're getting for free. Okay, I'm happy
Which
about
half of it was
Hannah.
pre-order bonuses,
Oh,
and
was
they're
it?
just
for
making
PlayStation. Okay, it was only
not the
available on
Onyx
PlayStation.
Hippogriff, not the Onyx Hippogriff.
True.
That was
I mean,
that was actually a deluxe edition feature. But
I don't know if you
that's
guys have
another
seen
thing.
this. Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, Sims 4 has started introducing login rewards because I don't know if you guys saw, they actually had to issue an apology. They finally acknowledged that Sims 4 is an absolute buggy mess. It's only been a decade, like literally a decade. They finally acknowledged it. They finally have a team on it. But Sims 4 was so bad that I bought the hot tub pack, which I was angry about having to buy because hot tubs came for free in all the other, Sims games. I bought a hot tub pack. The hot tub didn't work. It was so buggy, the Sims could get in it, and they registered no anythings. No positivity, no skill gain, no stat gain, no buffs from it, nothing. So you bought a pack for an item that didn't work. And this is a consistent thing that is happening, and it is lowering people's confidence. So obviously we remember when we had the games bust previously and we all blame ET for it. It wasn't ET. ET was the final straw. It was actually consistent false advertising and lack of meeting expectations that were set for people. So just your standard, you messed up your consumer confidence, and so they don't want to buy things anymore. We've got the same thing happening. It's happening with early release, pre-order stuff, Sims, so much Sims. And it's really sad to see that repeat.
I think another classic example of games just being stuck in early access and yet still raking in the trillions of dollars. Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Yes, there's been a lot of conversation about the coins and how much they cost. It's very expensive. And it's not possible to farm all the things you want. You see all these, influencers for Dreamlight Valley, and they've got all this stuff, and it's like, they're getting free Dreamlight coins or whatever, like that. Yeah, so, and they're populating. Yeah.
Last I heard, not that I've gone anywhere near this game. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. I will have these moments.
It's great
like,
on the Switch, but
I'm like, I'm over it. I'm over it, and then I'll play it for ages. Then I go, no, I'm angry again, and then it's dead to me for another 6 months. So I haven't really looked up anything, but how can you have a game in early access and then release physical editions in stores? That being the Cozy edition, which was a code in a box for the Switch. But I'm
You
like,
didn't even get a card.
No.
There was no card.
No.
It was just a box
Mm.
with a poster in it and
Yeah.
the code. Because I bought it for my Switch.
Sorry, which game was it?
Dreamlight Valley.
Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Sorry. Why are they? How is it still early access if they're?
No. So it was early access on Xbox.
Yeah.
And Steam, I'm pretty sure.
Steam, if they pre-ordered,
Okay.
and then it came out, and there was a cozy edition, but it didn't have any physical copy of the game.
Then what?
Yet it was being marketed as a physical edition, and it was just a mess.
That's horrendous.
Look, I thought this was going to be really nice. We're going to get all psyched and hyped up. But that's okay. That's all right. People are allowed to be disappointed.
I'm just that cranky old lady. I'm very like with my stick. Yeah.
To be fair, right? I can see.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. I can see, like,
developers.
Games Expo, they genuinely do have some very beautiful looking games. I can say the trailers are top notch. I love seeing indie development. Indie development now is so polished, right? It's not I put this together in my basement and it's kind of janky, but it's fun. No, this shit is good. So I can see some games that look really interesting. There's Rumble Club, which I think is cute. It's little gremlins. Of course, that caught my attention. Unfollow, which is a horror game. It's got some really lovely stylized realism elements mixed with really cartoony stylized stuff. There was another thing down here that people are really interested in, Haunted Paws. You get to play as 2 doggies, and you have to play 2-player, and you get to like go around and explore this haunted house and stuff.
You know what I'm finding? A lot of games are actually going back to couch co-op.
Yes,
which is or getting updates for couch co-op, which I think is really fun. Yeah, I think people miss it.
So I think less of that online live server sort of stuff. That's another sort of hot topic amongst us over at Next Play.
I think both are good. Like, have both options.
Yes. But
I've
not everyone. But not everyone wants to sit down and like Helldivers, for example. I think that's sort of people. Not everyone has friends to play with, or they just don't want to socialize. They just want a nice little solo, or give me a story mission. I don't know.
There is one game that's actually going to be featured at the Women-Led Games that I do want to show off. I'll show it on the screen because I have that power. I know we're going we are going a little bit over, but that's okay.
I mean, where you guys got to be at 9:00 on a Wednesday night? Exactly. Here, you're welcome. Let's go.
What? I mean, it is called, or where are we? It is called the Crush House. Now,
yes.
What is that?
It's my Devolver Digital is releasing this game, and it looks very interesting. And simply because it's set in the 90s, it's a vibe. That's for sure. So Jay has scored the gig of her dreams as the producer on 1999's hottest reality TV show, The Crush House. The demands are high and the stakes higher as she must cast, film, and produce each season. Play as Jay as you capture the budding romances and explosive drama of each unique season in the iconic Malibu mansion. And no matter what, remember to satiate the demands of your rabid audience or risk cancellation. So it's like Love Island management game. Which I really dig.
Sprinkled in. I'm so into this as well. Yes.
AAA funny.
AAA developers, listen up. Bethesda, pay attention.
This is the shit. This is
gaming.
That is wild.
Gaming. Looking forward to that because I dipped my toes into like these kind of management indie management games with
They're so good.
Astronaut the Best. I played that and it was so quirky and very fun. And I was like, oh, like I just didn't want to upset the characters, you know? And I think this is like a really fresh and cool way. And I think it kind of meets a demand of like a middle age that like hasn't been looked at. Like, anyway, so yeah, I'm hyped for this.
I think that is a good take on a management game. Like, for, you know, I love management games. I love city builders, all that kind of thing. So anything where I'm managing stuff, for some reason, I'm just like, ooh. And while
I'm helping.
I'm like, I'm building, I'm making. It gives me the little serotonins. While I don't, like, I'm not super hyped at the theme, I can see that they've taken a chance, they've tried something different, and that is really cool. So I'm super keen to see how that does. You're gonna have to play it, June, sorry. You have to tell me about it.
I will. I cannot wait. That is all that we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks to the chat for being awesome as always. We did our first ever live stream on Twitter, and as far as I can see, it's been fine. So love that for Coag. Shout out to all of the dev teams, the teams that will be showcasing over this weekend. Shout out to all the Aussies that are going over to LA, going to any of these, and shout out to any of the journos. You know, break a leg. May the odds be ever in your favor with the SEO algorithms. And yeah, just have a fun weekend, everyone, and a fun rest of your week. Hannah, what are you up to for the rest of the week?
So really just work, and just like you guys, we'll be keeping an eye on all of the news from GamesFest and all of that sort of stuff. I will be trying my hardest not to get too triggered over on Twitter. I will keep the Karening to a minimum.
I want all the caveats.
I won't be rocking up to the Microsoft store in Pitt Street in Sydney being like, excuse me,
hello,
where's your dates?
Live stream it if you do, though, just saying.
There'll be
just
none
a
of
protest
that,
outside, a woman with an unhinged sign.
Yeah, that'll be me.
Day one of asking Xbox for Elder Scrolls 6 date.
Yeah. So yeah, no, just a really chill one. Keeping an eye on all of the announcements and hopefully getting super stoked for something. And spending lots of money on Disney Lorcana cards. I have been sucked in.
I've been resisting.
Anyway,
I refuse.
Anyway, well, thanks to shout out to EB Games for the birthday month voucher. I went and cashed it in. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm up to this weekend. And lots of old school RuneScape. Yeah.
Dear Lord. Shay.
Yeah. So as I mentioned before, I've got 2 hours and 15 minutes? No, 1 hour and 15 minutes. I don't know how to time. Yeah, hour and 15. I'll be live on TikTok doing my versus challenge. So guys, if you can come over, do a little chitty chat, do a spam of the likey button. I gotta beat my opponent. I'm not that competitive. I'll probably just talk to them. They're a beatboxer, so they're not even gamer. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that. We'll find out. And then for the rest of the week, guys, I'm gonna be streaming Thursday night. And I think I've got a TFT competition coming up soon in the next couple of weeks. So guys, if you like TFT, League of Legends, Teamfight Tactics, you can come join. So we've got a lot of fun sort of community-based things happening.
Incredible. I love that.
I need to get back into League of Legends. It's been years.
Do you? Oh boy. Okay.
I don't know. I can get my Karening on.
This is true.
Yeah. For me this week, I will be continuing to heal. I got the results from my MRI, you guys, and I've actually torn like one of the top ligaments, like completely off the bone. Like it got ripped off the bone, and I have a chip in where it was attached. So I can't. You know how you can move your toes like up independently? I can't do that anymore.
I didn't realize. Just gluing it back, you know.
Well, okay, so I'll have this conversation with my orthopedic surgeon.
That's fair. Just tell him some super glue should be right. We're fine.
If you
tape.
don't, well, apparently, okay, in the public hospital system, they just fuse
Yeah.
it. They just
I mean, I've
they
played enough
do
2 Point
glue it on.
Hospital. I've played enough 2 Point Hospital.
You know,
I'll just fly over and fix it for you.
Yeah. Just duct tape.
Was that the one on the Wii?
Oh no, it's on
on
PC. I think it's on Switch as well.
It's on the Switch, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like an old game. It was on the Wii. It was like an
No.
emergency Alaskan hospital, and you like had to perform. Anyway,
No, there's a new one that's funny too. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Anyway, so
Anyway.
yes. So I have a teeny tiny fracture in the very middle of my anyway, and work is begging me to come back, and I'm just like, I just can't stand. Like it's very hard. Anyway, I'll digress on that subject, and I will be looking forward to seeing more of the Crush House and maybe a GTA, maybe some
GTA DLC for the Crush House.
It would work. Actually, it would actually work.
Look, Fallout made a management game. Like, surely
Devolver,
GTA.
hit me up. She's an idea.
All right, darlings. That is all we have for you this week. We'll be back next week with another episode of Confessions of a Game Girl podcast. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.